Hi, this is John Paré. I'm the Executive Director for Advocacy and Policy at the National Federation of the Blind, and I'm here with Joe Ruffalo, the President of the National Federation of the Blind of New Jersey, and also one of our national board members of the National Federation of the Blind. We're here at the United States Capitol. We were here today because the Senate Committee on Foreign Relations heard and discussed the Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, and in fact voted 12-6 to report the resolution on advice and consent out of the committee, which means that the Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities will now go to the floor of the United States Senate for consideration. This is something that the National Federation of the Blind is absolutely in favor of, and Chairman Menendez, Senator Menendez, is the chairman and a good friend of the National Federation of the Blind of New Jersey. Joe, tell me, you came down, of course, for the important vote, and tell us a little bit about some of the groups that support the treaty.
Thanks, John. Yes, many of the groups that support the treaty are veteran groups. We have all the disabled groups. We have business, the United States Chamber of Commerce. So all those groups support this treaty, and we need to get it done. The Convention on Rights of the Persons with Disabilities is very powerful, very important. It will allow us to travel around the world with the same feelings that we have towards the ADA. So that's an important thing to get done.
Absolutely. So here, and it's both as you speaking as a blind person, disabled person, and as you said, all groups of disabled people for the United States support the treaty. And in fact, and you're speaking as a veteran too. I know you fought in Vietnam, and all the veterans groups support the treaty.
Yes, sir. Yes, they do.
And I heard today Senator McCain saying some very eloquent and praiseworthy comments of former Senator Bob Dole and his support of the treaty, correct?
Correct. We just have to find a way to get it done. I know it's going to go on a vote shortly, so we're going to need everyone's support to contact our senators to make sure this gets on the floor and then it gets passed.
All right. Well, we want to thank the folks for voting for the treaty today. We're here at the United States Capitol, and we urge the United States Senate to ratify the treaty and send it to the President. Thank you.
Thank you.